Oh, now that I'm awake,
Yeah.
I understand where the Walu comes from.
Okay.
Okay.
Having said that, I recently from my dorm room as the first message touched two college friends. My old N64 to play. I must say, at least I can play all the games of old youth. I have not touched at least a decade ago. N64 controller is the yellow copy of Fusion. Poor and beggars cannot be choosers. Needless to say, it is not long. I got tired of beating level 9 of the CPU. That weekend, I decided to drive around about 20 minutes of spectators, died a few blocks, hit a local garage sales, hoping to get parents ignorant of some good deals. We will eventually take a bull copy hour before JAF F-Zero, 2 conductors, $2. Happily, he began to run where the house caught my attention, the neighborhood. I do not know why you're done. No cars, only to destroy random out on the board. But Dewdrop's there.
Drew! It says Drew
But
drops
Dewdrop's there. Okay. I hope intestinal?
Intestinal.
I hope intestinal usually in the situation. So I got out of the car and meet an old man. His appearance is due to the lack of better words. The worst, the strange, why I asked why I feel good does not really show anything. It's just one thing he gave me on the edge I could not explain. And I can tell you, if it is the middle of the afternoon while others are shouting, I did not even want to. I did not even want. I did not even want to think about men. This is my favorite thing we've ever done on a live stream.
Oh my god.
He flashes me a smile and asked what stage they're seeking, and immediately my attention to our eyes. He should be blind. Right to dull, look at it. I have to see, rather than trying to offend his left eye, and asked if he had any old video games. I do not know how I would politely excuse their own situation, he said to me. Do not know what a computer game, but not surprised, he said. The past few years, he assured me that he would come again, moment. Turn back to the garage. If you see him strapped to go, I could not noticing that they sell desks around the table, but ... weird picture garbage. Other face looks, the ink stains to show you a psychiatrist. Out of curiosity, I looked through it. It is not clear why a boy visiting garage sales and not interested ever since I came to the end for some reason. It almost looks like a tinny spike lip single organ of the heart-shaped projection mask. Okay, I'm gonna rename The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask to The Legend of Zelda Single Organ of the Heart-Shaped Projection Mask. At first I thought it was because I'd secretly hoped to go get games at garage sales, highlight some of Frood's nonsense to the insane. But because of the events, it is not so sure. I once asked a man. I wish I asked someone.
I once asked a man. I wish I asked someone. That needs to be a quote.
Alright, let's do the rest of the story now.
You have to send that to me.
Change it into Finnish, because Finnish is a very bizarre language to translate to, I've noticed. Arabic.
Georgian looks weird.
And back to English. Are you guys ready to continue on the tale?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. After starting at the spot labia of the building, and he looked suddenly old long arms in front of me and smiled at me. I admit, I jumped to my replies, laughed nervously, and gave me a Nintendo cartridge 64, the standard gray, only black mark pen, which has been written Menorah. There are butterflies in my stomach when I realize that this is true, how much he wanted to. The old man smiled at me and knew that freedom, when it is a child of that age, and I do not live there. Some wonder whether the wording of the guy, but I do not really pay attention to everything you get in the game, not only to find, but it's not free. I remembered a little skeptical because it seemed very shady cartridge. There is no guarantee that they'll work. But then my heart was a little optimistic, approved card or a pirated copy of the game. and it's everything you need to get the window again. Many thanks, and said to the people looked around me and smiled. I hope Good said goodbye. At least that's what it seems to me. He says that every hour because every house my car nagging doubts. In the first race, and I was afraid came confirmation is, to my surprise, it worked very well. And there is an easy to save file named Ben. Goodbye, Ben, and said goodbye, Ben. I think we're bad. I think we're bad. Jutta or event. Evident, and the elderly, and I to warn his grandchildren, bin him, one reason or another. Out of curiosity, I checked the file. Visually, I knew it was too far from the game, almost 3/4 of the masks and keep the bosses. I note that it was the owl statue to save the game. He and 3 stone temples crashed less than 1 hour before the departure of the moon. I remember that this is a disguise, and played nearly the game but never finished. I have a link new traditional file and start the game and got ready to experience childhood again. Wanna keep going?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. In such a shady looking game cartridge, I went by how well run it. Literally as retail copies of the game for a few small hiccups here and there, like textures when they should be, random flashes of rollers, intervals, odd, but not too much is bad. However, the one thing that it was a bit annoying was the NPCs sometimes call me Link, and sometimes they call me Ben. This isn't translated badly enough, hang on.
No.
Let's do Polish.
Ooh.
And then we'll go to Swedish.
Swedish.
I really
Swedish.
like Bramble Blast, by the way. That's one of my favorite Donkey Kong songs, just throwing that out there. Alright, and then I translate it to Malay, and now let's go back to English. Okay, English. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
In the game cartridge, shady looking, I go, how to run it. Literally copy as retail game, a few small hurdles here and there. E.g. invoices as they should be, random flashes of rollers arranged odd, but not too much is good. And not too much is not good. But one thing is quite annoying, that sometimes NPC call me Link and sometimes calls me Ben. I think it was just a mistake, a program crash causing us to fail, or a mixture. It is a way to get me, even after a certain time. And that around when I was hit Wood Temple, which is unfortunately went to save the document and eliminating walking. I have a file in addition to the original owners of the game. I do not have to enter 2. So I hope it will solve the problem. This is not done. The NPC did not call me absolutely nothing. I have to name dialogue without. My save file is still called a link though. Disappointed in housework, putting the game in the sun. Disappointing in housework, putting the game in the sun. Okay. I started playing again that night and worked my objective truth by the leaders of the Church of Snow. What does that have to do with Zelda? Now some of you know that the players send beach lips 4 days is for those who are not on Google, but the technology is good because it killed 12 hours ago. And talking with astronomers and telescopes. When he lost time and basically had a day to stop what you are doing. Disclaimer, court tried to stop the head temple of snow. I had the first time, and a timer at both the bottom dispensers.
Disappears.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's really hard to read this.
Yeah, I know. I'm here for it.
But when he had to leave the next telescope, celebrated astronomers found myself at the head of the lips of the game. The trippy control. See Skull Kid hovering above me. No sound, just floating in the air above me and the music in the background, which frequent the area again. Soon, my hands started to sweat. This is definitely not normal. None of this is. Skull Kid never seen this.
Oh no. Dun dun dun.
I tried to move, and when I went, Skull Kid is always in front of me. Look what I said. Nothing happens, but there are still 60 seconds. I think it should be bugged or something. You think? But I started to doubt it very much. I want to find the reset button when text appeared on my screen. I do not know why, but of course, I immediately recognized text. Message. When you received your room key, Anya photo gathering in. But why is it playing here? I have to entertain the area that is almost like a game that tries to talk to me. I started again to move around the room, trying to see if there is one kind of encouragement that helped me to find something. I realize how stupid I am, or program in the game, because it does not make sense. Naturally, other messages appear on the screen for 15 seconds, and again, like the first, the expression, the man of the house home, yes. The man of the house home, yes, no. I stopped and wondered what to print, and that would what be reaction of the game when I realized that cannot be selected. Take a deep breath. I press yes and weathered white screen to the words "A New Beginning" with the subtext I. Beneath me gave me the most intense feelings of fear and anxiety I never experienced.
Not even a period at the end, just I never experienced.
I never experienced. It should be.
Why?
Man,
I don't know what's so scary about this. I would play this game.
Yeah, it sounds-
Man of the house home, yes or no?
You know, I've always wondered that question. I always go up to people and ask them, "Is man of the house home?"
Oh yes, I've been told I am the man of the house, so yes.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yes.
Let's go to Japanese. Japanese.
Rushing.
Soup of math.
There we go.
Whoa.
Okay, let's translate this to Zulu. Alright, now let's translate this to Spanish. And then finally, back to English. Are you guys ready?
Somewhat.
Yes, very.
Okay, here it goes. I am the only way that can be described as a great sense of depression is ground out. Is the presence of a strong fiber is cleaned and then right? Felt that he knew nothing of it, and usually do not know what you're doing, what you're depressed. It felt like this. I found myself in a Twilight Zone version of the ordinary clock show. If you want to start from day one as usual, the clock tower to ensure that all the people are missing. They are now gone. Often the result of interference. You can still get the dogs and the guards running around the outside of the tower on the fourth day. This feeling, like me, is in the region that dedicated at me. It is good to be there, and I named my mind 4 hero arc in the time I was with my avatar. I personally and I kind of danger feel. Perhaps a serious music, a song of healing ripped straight from the game and played in reverse. That was actually in English. This actually happened in the Creepypasta. If they were able to wait for something to appear, creative music, but it will be strong. Nothing has been done so far, and a continuous loop put it on my thinking now. Sometimes I've heard things. If I was big enough to support the determination to find him, I'm not quiet enough. As you knew, a weak laugh, happy to hide behind everything. Hide behind you. Can I? The thing is not something I've seen in 4 o'clock. Town 4 o'clock. Everything to make area is broken. West of the town clock was in the air, missing. We irreparably damaged. Healing song for 50 hours was repeated. Remember standing in the middle of the implementation of Sub-Looking City. I've never felt so alone in video games before.
Okay, that was English. That last paragraph was very English.
Yeah, that whole thing, that whole area was pretty much, it was
We
translation. Lana.
we irreparably damaged.
This is amazing. Okay, let's keep going. We're not even close to halfway. This is a long ass creepypasta.
Awake, laugh, happy to sell everything behind you. Oh god.
Go to Welsh. I always do the same languages. Let's try different ones. Let's try Vietnamese, because I haven't done that one yet.
Let's do Korean.
Korean. I haven't done that one yet either. You see, Dan Rock Productions is very pro worlds anyone. I love everyone's language, so I'm doing this. Korean's not on here, is it? Or maybe I'm just blind.
Yeah, you're blind.
Where is it? Oh, Korean. Duh.
Vietnamese. I thought Vietnamese was symbols.
No. This is symbols, though. Well, not really. It's writing, but Estonian. Never heard of Esto. Oh dear.
Is there Dusezek? Whatever it's called.
Hang on, I'm going back to English now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I think I screwed this up too badly. I do not know why not. I rarely even a powerful feeling of depression and side effects of some foreign jewels will grab me. I tried to leave town, but watch the conference every time a black screen disappears, and we'll just move on to the other areas of the tiny clock. Of the city clock. I'm here to play the ocarina, and do not just want to run, but rising every time I say, if you do not have an echo notes but nothing, or time to play the song lyrics. This game clearly wants to leave me, but I do not know why you'd keep it in me here. Hang on, I'm getting a phone call. I apologize. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I got a call from my girlfriend. Anyways, I do not want to go inside of the building. I felt too weak to do anything about it. I'm drowning in the pool bar of all of a sudden came up with an idea, scattered in different places. I do not know why I cannot leave here. If it is up, it lasted until the first pool. His head holding a second short links inside salesman's screen flicker to smile, not a link, the skull found black on the screen. I look at the wall in the background played an Elgotic song of emptiness that shouted touch. How do you shout touch? Sexy face and shouted. Sexy face and shouted. If I can just staring at things from me. Physician City again and scare your face. Fled to the side. It is the only way you can compare what the angel is similar to soft. All too often at random intervals, the animation appears to play behind me in the shape. It chasing me or the like to bother me. I do not want to say.
Oh my god! Wait, I don't recall this many F-bombs. I do not want to say her.
I don't want to say it for me. I don't want to say it for me.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh my god, I don't want to say it fucking. Oh my god.
Oh
Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, well, no, actually, you're right. There is actually a bunch of F-bombs in here, so that makes sense.
Is there really?
Yeah, a couple. Not nearly as much, but...
Oh wow.
Oh, dear.
Well, I just want to know where they came from.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Where did that come from?
I don't know, but I'm glad that they came from somewhere.
Sexy face shouted. I don't want to.
Sexy face.
I don't know anymore.
Alright, I'm going to Russian. I'm going to go
What's
to
that?
Portuguese. I'm doing this.
He levitated Mark Selfman's flash.
And then let's go back to English. Okay. On this occasion, I want, but as soon as I made the... Okay, hang on. Let me turn this monitor more towards myself. On this occasion, I want, but as soon as I made the point, even thinking about karma as wrapped, I do not know. It was all very real to terrorist. I moved the statue, but literally, I tried to see behind. 6 small cut-me-happy masked salesmen face-to-face with the statue back. Some time ago, before him, he has seen many strange display connection technology. Hand-animated ship was not around General or Karavala. It has become. I ran back swordsman final jump dojo. I do not know, but here I am not alone in my panic. I want to be the type of certification. To my surprise, I found one, but I warn all the chubby behind the image came back. I tried to attack with a sword statue, but to no avail. Confusion and waiting to kill me around the corner. I cannot accept it. Suddenly, the screen flashed back to my Happy Mask seller and the idle display of the statue to turn my face. To his honest copy, the link. I found literally the dojo wall 4 was left, completely destroyed, feared. Suddenly, a powerful underground tunnel for a moment to turn good songs. I start the game, ... Follow me wrong this time and appeared further. I can get me back after Pa. I ran my way to the tunnel and appeared in South Hour. Panic as I ran aimlessly and suddenly re-dead screen. New day dawn. Black and shrieks disappeared. I output.
But I have to go eat.
All right. Oh, Ace is here. Hey, Ace. Silently, I was US dollar hour.
Oh, who doesn't US dollar hour?
Free to rescreen the skull that had been removed. I still developing, but that is free. Spooky skull is likely to fork over my head a few meters. Saw. I played a new song. Back to the stone towers of the temple is a theme. My sculpt and certain types of arc are a free throw shot and a desperate attempt to score. In fact, hit it off. She was able to return it. Gong dong in animations. Again, attacked in arrows in the third text box. Good. Hee hee to work. I will get quick links to the murder. He brought it back to work and the land gross sling burst into flames. It was. Oh dear.
It was. In case you don't believe me, it was.
I'm just gonna find a random paragraph. I'm getting kind of bored of this, so I'm just gonna. Ooh, let's do the clever bot conversation.
Oh right.
Let's just do the journals, and then I'll do the clever bot conversation. All right. God, that music's loud in the background. Well, it sounds loud because it's using trumpets.
Of course, trumpets aren't exactly soft.
It's Mario currently. So.
Mario.
Mario.
I played the Mario.
We all played the Mario.
Oh.
So let's
Well, that sucks.
Let's do Russian first. This is gonna be a really long. I'm not gonna have to reload the page for a really long time because I'm doing a really long passage. Let's do Zulu next. Let's just do the ones that I think will screw it up the most. Zulu will Japanese will screw it up pretty badly, I have a feeling, because that's all symbols going from Zulu. And then we're gonna go to that one, which I can't pronounce. And then go back to English. Are you ready, Chris?
I am ready.
Let's go. Okay. I'm also going to make the screen a bit bigger. That way people can see it on the stream and I can read it a bit easier. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. I desperate my fear, but I cannot help but wonder about this is that ensures the sort of mystery. I cannot believe what happened. What someone this photo? Many questions can be found here. As a diary at the very beginning of this document, I can keep track of all those. I have an article about this, or a summary of what happened to be able to come back later. September 7, 2010. A summary was published here, 4.wmv. You can see my first post on the day when the back. 4:23. I cannot sleep. I tried hard, but once more I try, I get busy.
I get busy?
Ooh, getting busy. This picture, I feel that I was shown every time I close my eyes too. How many times have you said I in that sentence? 8:20. Although not all sleep, just to start the day, he took me and my friend Tyler just to be... Okay, when did Tyler get into this? Just to be sure...
Dang it, Tyler.
...is going down to go back to talk to the old man. I do not think I have the energy to go to school today. 1:18. I'll go back to the house now. This is really a sign of a strange old man that seems to move to the next day.
That's what? Same narrator. Same.
Oh, dear. They may not be assigned to sell. Not yesterday. It was not. I did not notice it.
No, I did not. I did not notice it.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Tyler wants to know how you have worked all my. I told him. I feel like a lethal way you eat. He's back on the
jeez.
train. I saw a picture. LG buried in the woods to see me. Now I certainly sleep. If I told him what was going on, I do not think a lot of people believe me. I think I'll try to post on the internet. I think to use a summary of these notes. I'm pretty sporadic.
Oh. Huh.
6 o'clock. Capture card to transfer pictures that are connected onto the computer. My computer, when I thought they were frozen in second, is to connect everything. But I have this weird pop sound.
I have this weird pop sound.
It seems now I'm operating normally again. My computer cannot now die for me. 7 o'clock. Framework. Startup is now complete. The quality is a lot better than I can. Gee, I've never had before. I think it is really something special, Shell. 8:45. I think you'll see a pop icon on my desktop located like an image of the face for a moment. Gabe very scared to me. I really upset. It really upset, and I understand the spirit of my confusion. I'll crash afterwards. 7 o'clock. It just went from 8:45 to 7 o'clock. This dumbass. Okay, whoever wrote the actual creepypasta. Hang on, let me check. Oh my god, he went from military time to, like, America time, like North America.
Regular?
Time. Yeah, regular time.
From 24 to 12?
Yeah. Look,
why?
he went from 8:45 to 9 o'clock. Oh, weird. Anyways,
Dude.
9 o'clock. Start downloading YouTube videos for me.
Start downloading them from me.
He's probably leaving this as instructions.
Download them for me, please.
At 9 o'clock, I want you to start downloading YouTube videos for me. Masquerade Pedigree. Video last year. 9:03. I do not remember a vampire that I have uploaded. This is probably my last year in the summer. Joined together with friends. He was an account of this, and I hope that it's not for me to download it. 9:55. A reference to a YouTube video. You can update your 4. Trying to happen, but I'm so tired now. Here's September 8th. 10:45. I saw a statue of a dream. I dreamed that I... Wait, what? I saw a statue of a dream? I dreamed that I met me in the dream to take care of my business. Is the hair of my neck stand on end feel? I must be awful. Dead proposal is to enable right to me that this is in just inches. Is staring at those empty eyes. I'm in a dream to remember Ben. Even if the proposal is power when I'm dreaming, it is possible to clearly remember. 11:21. I do not really need to play the game again. I'm going back. Instead of adults, I think I will check whether there is. This is 1:35. But the old man there, I gave a lively discussion with the neighbors. We waited for some time. I need to confirm whether it is possible to dig information about this guy, Ben. We will post items to complete my attempt to start the game today. 2:25. I get a random unexplained headache due to a lack of sleep. I hear the song in my head. In addition to this, the flu this season. I'm for it now. You have to be careful not to sick shit my body all night. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
3:02. Only to open in my computer a text document. I wrote the words to hello and cleverbot.com and someone is fun. Oh dear. I went
Was that?
to what?
I didn't hear that. I didn't see that. I'm full screen now.
Oh, alright. 3:46. I went to the website. This is one of those programs, chatbot. I think that's a good thing. I have to let the conversation speak for themselves. User, hello. Cleverbot. I'll just say you and C. You, hello. C, hello. You. This is how you can control your computer. C, who am I? You, right, I forgot, or a bot, clever bot, do you think? User, I am now, nobody knows fuck my computer, where you can see on my screen, please see. Yes. But yeah, but I bet you are one of these children thinking that it is difficult to shit.
My.
I bet you are one of these children thinking that it is difficult to shit.
What? It actually says that?
Yes.
Christ.
Oh, yeah, I always think that it's difficult to shit.
Definitely.
To do what is right now, do you know that the right of law? Is that true? No shit, you infringement privacy are familiar with the opinion of HTE? My computer will run away from children. I am your computer. Cool story. Nevertheless, I called DPS. You choose a bad time to convenient to care for my child.
Oh my jeez.
I have you, but you must wait until you play the game. What? That's the game. Main mask. Yes. Do you know what you know about it? Because so what? I have to do it. What are you doing? I have to play with you. What the hell? Are you afraid? Fuck. Ben, your computer now? Yes. How? Join me. I need to connect. How the hell? Wires and cables. How? Please tell us something about yourself. What? Please tell us something about yourself. What do you think? What is it true that you fear? What kind of sex? A. None. A. Not sexual intercourse. Sexual intercourse. What?
What?
Not sexual intercourse. Sexual intercourse. Do you not just open?
Do you not just open? It's a little bit personal, clever bot.
Oh dear. How can I control? All. What do you want? Good. You are stuck. You will not be able to hurt me. Ha. User. Play. You cannot hurt me. I took a long time to call it. So what? I do not. If you have, why the same way as me, chat? Do not use an interesting portal. Messy below. It was more structured. Fun. It is fun? Yes. Tradition. I love it. Are you? This is, I think, more interesting. Fun. My note? You can write. Why did you leave me? That's it. You're fun to see what you think of me. The window is closed.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Children think it's hard to shit, apparently.
Apparently.
Oh,
Wow,
goodness.
that's amazing.